Finding the best camera for YouTube is the ideal way to kick your channel up to the next level, or to finally get one started. While a smartphone can be good enough for shooting YouTube videos, the best camera will give you so many more options to improve the quality of your video output. In today's review, we've included different types of cameras, from DSLRs and mirrorless models to compacts and action cameras. We've also looked at the specs for each one, including their maximum video resolutions and frame rates, and stacked them up against each other when making our rankings. If you are watching me for the very first time, subscribe to the channel. If you want to buy any of these cameras, discounted links are in the description below. Without any further delay, let's get started. Product number 1. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. A lot of YouTubers highly rate the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III, and if you use one for yourself, you'll understand why. It's not the most exceptional camera in any category really, but it's a superb jack of all trades, doing everything that YouTubers need it to do, all in a tiny body that you can basically take anything. This little camera is capable of capturing 4K UHD video at 30p, and while there is a recording time limit of 10 minutes in this mode, it's still hugely useful and looks fantastic. HD video is available at up to 120 FPS, allowing you to create slow motion effects. And this Mark III version of the camera adds in a 3.5mm mic jack, which makes a real difference in terms of audio quality. This is a compact camera, meaning the 24 to 100mm f1.8 to 2.8 lens cannot be changed. However, this zoom range is going to be fine for most YouTube use, and the maximum aperture of 1.8 is generous enough to make the G7X Mark III pretty nifty in low light. Another real plus for the G7X Mark III, as far as YouTubers are concerned, is the fact that it can live stream, broadcasting footage with a clean HDMI out. This adds another string to the camera's bow, making it a real one-camera-fits-all as far as YouTubers are concerned. There are cameras out there with more advanced video specs, but the majority of content creators won't need them. This is an ideal choice for the majority of purposes. Product number 2. Panasonic Lumix GA6. Every YouTuber is going to be at a different skill level, with some boasting much more advanced video knowledge than others. If you're someone who likes to get under the bonnet of a camera and tinker with your video footage until it's precisely perfect, then the Panasonic Lumix GA6 is for you. This is one of the best consumer video cameras ever made. The beating heart of the camera is its new 25MP stacked sensor, which enables much faster readout speeds and means that it puts many more video options at the user's disposal. It can shoot using basically every conceivable codec a filmmaker or YouTuber could want, and it can go up to 5.7K resolution at 30fps in Apple ProRes format. If this doesn't mean much to you, then the Lumix GA6 is probably more camera than you need, and you can safely go for a cheaper option. However, for the geeks among us, it's an absolutely superb choice. A CF Express Type B card slot allows you to insert one of the fastest and best memory cards to take advantage of the high-quality formats. Do you want to skip the video and check it out first? Links are in the description. Product number 3. Sony ZV-E10. Sony had for a while been hurting for a dedicated mid-range vlogging camera. While the ZV-1 Compact was nice, what vloggers and YouTubers were really after was a mirrorless camera that would allow them to change lenses and generally be more flexible. Step forward, the Sony ZV-E10, an APS-C mirrorless camera absolutely loaded with video features. The 4K UHD detail and quality are excellent, while Full HD can be stepped up to 120p for slow-motion footage. Also, while buying an external microphone is always better, if you're working on a tight budget, the built-in mics on the ZV-E10 do a thoroughly credible job, thanks in part to the larger grille on top that allows for higher fidelity sound capture. It's not a perfect camera. There's a marked rolling shutter effect that occurs when you try to pan in 4K, and as is so often the case with Sony, the menus are confusing and headache-inducing in use. These are small points, however, and the core experience of the Sony ZV-E10 truly is very solid. Product number 4. Nikon Z30. Nikon now has 3 APS-C cameras in its Z mirrorless range, and the Z30 is unabashedly vlogger-focused. It's got no viewfinder, just a vari-angle screen, and is capable of shooting uncropped 4K UHD video. Tidy and compact, the Z30 is light enough to carry pretty much anywhere, and we love its chunky, protruding hand grip that makes one-handed shooting a breeze. The Z cameras are still in relatively early days, especially those with smaller APS-C sensors. This means that there aren't as many lenses widely available to specifically fit these cameras, not nearly as many as there are for the Z30's nearest obvious rival, the Sony ZV-E10, which benefits from the long history of the Sony E-mount. Still, this is a cleverly designed camera with a lot going for it, like in-camera stabilization for video and a decent built-in mic with a wind noise reduction feature. Product number 5. Sony a6000. Although this line of Sony cameras has grown massively as of late, the original Sony a6000 still proves to be one of the most popular models. Newer YouTubers that are yet to bring enough revenue to pay for the fancy kit will rejoice at the lower cost of this camera. But it should be noted that there's a limit of full HD quality video. No 4K, unfortunately. So bear that in mind if it's a deal breaker. Otherwise, the camera has rock-solid foundations in the shape of a large 24MP APS-C sensor and a capable image processor with a 179-point autofocus system. Choose to pair the camera with one of Sony's E-mount lenses for enhanced shooting flexibility and great image quality. This camera serves as a reminder that you don't always need the newest, flashiest device to produce quality videos for YouTube. Sometimes there's better value in older models. That's all that I wanted to show you all. I hope you liked the video. Let me know if I have missed something. If you enjoyed the video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. This will give me the inspiration to create more and more helpful stuff for you. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.